What's up, YouTube? This is Radio Station here, and this is going to be episode 2 of season 2 of Arknights Perish in the Frost. So apparently I found out there's two ways of it has two different Japanese pronunciations, although I feel like one of them is actually Chinese because Arknights is a Chinese game, if I recall. But yeah, getting back to the point. So last time on Arknights, we just kind of got off the old incident from Prelude to Dawn. Amiya is still trying to get over the things that happened with Skull Shatterer. Meanwhile, like some of the cons with some of the stuff with Frostleaf, one of Calcit's Frostleaf and her co, like the one that was stationed at, I don't remember what the city was. But it was they were trying to get in contact. They lost contact. Amiya basically kind of just head out. And Amiya's dealing with a lot. Remember, like. But then she also knows that Chen is also dealing with a lot herself, and you'd have to think she's and like you see that she was trying to. There's no way she tried to tell the kid like, oh, Misha's dead, and you'd have to think like, what could have happened, what should have happened. But you kind of just have to bear with it. Like, you're not gonna save everyone. This is. I feel like this is a kind of a little bit of a comparison to how it is with Shy from the Mondays show, the anime, where like you kind of have to come to terms that you're not going to save anyone, but you have to do whatever means you can. You can't just mope about it for too long, and all. I know this is a stream, but again, I'm still having issues because YouTube's fucking ass as hell with their algorithms that I'm just pushed down, and and they'll only show the big ones, and the big channels for artists that will show up are the ones that don't even seem they're really interested in anime in general, or the ones that just naturally attracted the general, a lot of the things, are big anime channels in general. So I have no control over that. I've tried messing with the algorithm, tried everything, but it is what it is. I even made set up the stream beforehand, like last night, and that didn't work. So I have no wherewithals with it. But yeah, so going back to my case, so they did meet up with, do manage to meet up, but then Frost Nova makes her appearance, and I do like, and thanks for someone to point that out last time. There were bodies being burned in that building with the cross. I mean, what does irk me is that it was really hard to tell if there were bodies, but based on the reactions I got, I should have figured something grotesque was being witnessed. So I did kind of. I wasn't too fond of how they said her death, but I don't think it's too big of a deal at the moment. So, but yeah, Frost Nova makes her appearance in a really literally cold-hearted fashion, and yeah, things are really gonna get hectic here. I like how it is depicted as a believable military conflict. So the downside that I do there is with Arknights is that the fights themselves are not really fancy looking for the most part. Not yet, at least. Maybe when it does come down to it, they will try to make it, but I don't know. It does feel like they're more focused on making the backgrounds beautiful, making keeping the characters on model and all that. The staff that is working on they're not loaded. They're not loaded like you'd see in Freerun or like JJK or like Uh, what else is there? Like Undead Unluck, they don't got that, but they have to work within their means, and so at least with that small, when you have a small group, you can kind of, you can at least, I think, have stay on the same page. Because when you hire, I mean, like if you just went on and hire freelancers like later on, or like don't have them planned beforehand, you're gonna have a very confusing case of really weird, inconsistent storyboarding, which is what a lot of anime productions do kind of run into. So, yeah. But yeah, that's all I really need to say. Again, it's kind of sad that this isn't the most exciting way to hold these, but again, I'm going to hold these. So anyone else who's in the chat right now, do speak up. Like if anything happens. I'm just gonna get to this episode. Yeah, episode 2. They label it as 10, by the way, because it's in total. I don't know why, but they just do. So I'm just gonna roll with it. All right. If there's anything that comes up, it comes up. I don't want to be left hanging here without some advice from the chat. There's a reason why I have this as a live stream, and I'm probably gonna keep it for the rest of the way. Well, let me check something real quick. Okay, I don't think we got too many problems. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Or Yeti Squadron. Oh, they were in cahoots, but she didn't. But she wasn't agreeing what he was trying to make. Damn, that's one unceremonious way to go out. But it's not like they didn't deserve it. But does it really have to be like that? I mean, it's such twisted moralities here. Cause what he did was fucking twisted, but at the same time, the people the bodies the guys he slaughtered and burned before Frost Nova just came in and froze everything were terrible people themselves, according to him. So you're just wondering, like, who's more right here? Is anyone necessarily right? I think there's going to be a fight scene, man. I don't know how they're gonna handle this. I don't know if it's gonna be a big confrontation. I mean, I don't really think this is a story that leans on big action confrontations and such. I mean, that's only something they just glorify in the PVs that you'd be seeing for the games. know. He's really messing with you. He's intentionally being a dick, whereas like that's actually his plan. They're not they're not in a good position. There's like literally two. There's like what 3, 4 versus a small little troop. Like I'm not so sure. And plus one of them like literally just froze the whole place. Oh, fighting. Who wouldn't dislike what he fucking did? That's why he stopped. That's why she really froze the damn place before it burned down. Oh, okay. That wasn't meant as an attack, obviously. I don't know why they would try to rush out to try to protect him. Was she? Oh yeah, she was the one that was just freaking the fuck out the last episode. Oh, what's she doing? Is she? Oh, she's. Wait, she's taking some of the her infectional. Because I see it like it's some sort of transferring there. I didn't think it was gonna look like that though. For someone for a character I really like a lot, I really like a lot from the get, really like a lot already. Ami is quite the is quite the mystery box. Like I know I'm not in a position to really ask about her backstory all at once, but there's a lot of things that already that I just wonder like how's she able to do that? Mm. Oh yeah, she did. Oh yeah, she did do that. Oh yeah, she did do that. That was a while ago. I do apologize. She said something about not telling Cassie. I mean, she is taking any infection, which means like it's would be technically detrimental to her health. Shelby's just messing around. She's like that one girl. She's like that one chick from Recreators. Just comes and goes. Just some smart talk and then just leaves. Oh. Living up to that legend. They're living up to that lore for sure. That means they're nearby. They're gonna be caught. They're gonna be caught. Oh great. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Her leg. Okay, run. Ah fuck. Stuck on both sides. Oh nice. You might wanna. Nope. It was. That's not gonna use. There's gotta be a way they get. I know they. I'm sure they're gonna get out of this, but how exactly? There's no. Chen's not even around yet. Oh no! Let go of that. Nice little smears on that movement there though. Oh, she's done. I like how the way the guy threw it is like he threw it at the camera. Oh, what the fuck? Rasengan? Oh, it's over for her. They're really outnumbered. There's no big there's no big ace player to just go power up and oh never mind. Oh shit. Okay. I know she was something, but oh geez, she could yeah. Anna can still put up a good fight. She's just not the one to try to kill anyone. Hmm. I just okay. I just know okay. I probably missed it. I noticed that Anya didn't try to fatally wound anyone though. Oh, I don't like this. Oh fuck. Oh no no no! Get out of here! Get out of here! What is that? Is that an organism? Is that what a? Oh fuck! No no! No, there's more than that. Where that came from? Oh, she's doing the best she can. I. Oh no, she got more. Fuck. I wonder if she. Ah, the frostbite. Wait. Oh wait, she's still alive and kicking. No, no, just get away. That looks like our last resort, though. The way she's doing that. Hmm? Oh, huh? Oh, she pushed to her limit. So they're So of course there has to be the drawback when you have to perform something like that. Oh. Okay. Are they are they even gonna save? She literally just. I wonder what's the resilience of the of for someone like her against the cold. Because if that was like near absolute zero, I I don't know what the survivability is. Oh, that's the Patriot. Oh, okay, for sure. The chat said this was the Patriot. Yeah, Dark Souls looking ass motherfucker. I'm telling you, like, it's impressive. Amiya was able to fend a bunch of that off by herself, and that's. I'm not gonna say anything about if she takes her rings off, will she be able to do more? I'm not gonna go into that, but Tokyo. I can't. Sorry, I got a flashback with with that bullshit with Eminence in the Shadow. Those recent episodes. Sorry, guys. So I kind of chuckled a bit. Will she be all right? I think she'll be. Okay, I think she'll be fine. Hmm. I mean, yeah. There's one thing about sacrificing herself, and then I understand that thing, and but it's just like yeah, just don't toss it. It's just also like it's a kind of just ill advised to throw away your life like that. Oh yeah, they can't. It looks like they can't group up. They got trouble. Oh fuck! They got attacked. Taluman set that. It that was all a setup. They set him up. I think that's what happened. There was a whole setup to have them be occupied there, and then while Frostnow was doing her thing, Talon goes and just trashes the headquarters. Great, great, great. Great. Now what? Now what? How do you get out? How do you get out of this? Do you negotiate? You can't negotiate at this point. You already exchanged fire. You already made a point that there's there's no negotiating this one. So what did he do? What does Ami have to do? What does Chen have to do? What does like? Are they gonna be like? What do they have to do? What's to like? Will it have to do with what Touin might be specifically wanting, or what Frost Nova specifically wants? And oh, geez, that's always that shit's always terrifying to look at. Okay. Well then, that was yeah, that was quite something. Well, that went well, I guess, until that last part where Lungman base got trashed. Like, oh yeah, quite a interesting turnout. If I say so myself. Episode preview, but game trailer. Nah, I'm not gonna look at that one. Guys, wanna help me out here? I'm kinda want to discuss some stuff before I kind of leave. Okay, so I did. Okay, my bad for forgetting that she was able to do that, where she can just absorb someone's, affiliation with an infection. I mean, I have to think this is something she can't just do willy nilly. But then again, you just kind of have to wonder, is she going to be okay? Because remember, she is pretty much the main character. At least the primary protagonist. I mean, the Doctor is just there. I forget. Maybe my memory is just not that good, but I don't remember Ami being capable of that. But okay, to be fair, the previous season she wasn't put in a position where she's necessarily pushed to that extent where she had to do a lot of heavy lifting and trying to defend against an attack or to try to put on the offense. Because yeah, that was a great episode. Again, the fights themselves may not look as crazy as I'm pretty sure the games animation trailer. Of course, because remember, game trailers they just go ham. They just go ham. They hire all these fucking animators for that one little scene. That's not something you can just easily do for a full episodes or seasons. I mean, it'd be great if you can. I'm not saying they're unable. There isn't a possibility they could do something like that here. But I feel like what we did get is still, I feel like it's not bad. It's just not some, I feel like you have to temper your expectations, and at least I've alluded to this. They try to make this at least make it feel more like a believable military conflict. Again, I mentioned before, we're not going to just have some guy fucking power up and blast through the whole place. I've mentioned that way too many times back when I was reacting to Prelude to Dawn. We're not going to just, unless we just got something like Touin or Frost Nova, just Amiya pulls punches, Reunion doesn't. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I need to go back to that scene again. I mean, hopefully, I need to go back to the scene again where she fires off a lot. And okay, I do have to say, I know this is a given. I already mentioned before, but the artwork, the corrections, all the details in the Arknights anime are amazing. They're not as exquisitely detailed or complex like you see I'm pretty sure you see in the game trailers from a few I've kind of seen by accident, by mere coincidence or accident. But it's still really strong, given the resources they have. I'm not saying it's on the level of what you saw in the Jujutsu Kaisen episode with with the faces of Nami. That shit was ridiculous. But it's probably, I don't think it's a consistent deal there, unfortunately. But here it's impressive. I gotta hand it to the team over there. So let me get back to this part. It was this part where like she didn't. It doesn't seem like she even though they don't indicate it. It doesn't seem like she fatally wounded anyone. If she did, it would probably been by accident. But it's more like her she was directing it toward, for example, trying to stop her from attacking. Trailers for the game are also done by the same studio who was doing the anime with the same director. Yeah, I know. But again, it's still not that, even then, it's still not that easy to just get the same sort of people that did those trailers or drew for those trailers into those same. Like, you can, but I don't know if you're going to be able to do as good a job with, for longer episodes, seasons, all that. And that's why it's only 8 episodes too. They don't have a dream team lineup. They have to. It'd be great if they can, like, maybe every now and once then, some big name animator will just jump in and be like, hey, like, mind if I try to contribute a bit? I mean, if they're lucky, but I wouldn't count on that. They really use Lullaby for Frost Nova singing. Wait, that's the is that a recurring? Is that a particularly like a theme song for this particular part of the story? Because I mean, if the way you're saying it, because Lullaby sounds like a very haunting tune of death. The way, or at least the way it was presented here. I need to listen to the full version of it sometime later. So also I'm not so sure. Like I am impressed that Ami is like doing as much as she can, but she can only do so much. She's facing against foes that just are gonna be relentless. She can't do everything by herself, and it's already tough enough because Chen and the others cannot rendezvous with her. They can't group back together. I was calling like, where is Chen when you need her, and was like, oh, never. And I got my answer. Yeah, they cannot join back up because their base got clapped. Original version is better. I mean, I have to figure the original version was better. I mean, when you're singing it when you're literally singing the thing in episode, it's not gonna sound as good, obviously. So I'll give that the benefit of the doubt. You can check that song if you don't want this. If you want on the stream, Arknights songs are usually copyright. Hold on. Yeah, I hope they're not copyrighted, by the way. I hope they're not. If they are, I'll be just pissed. Okay, let me listen to. Oh, I did check on it. Hold on. I must have clicked it by accident when I was searching through. Hold on. Okay, that is a creep. That is a really creepy tune. It just sounds like just a really, how did I describe this? Just cold, just ice, literally ice. That's fucking ice baby in this. that's the feeling I already get right off the bat with this. It's just like, yeah, that's a very haunting tune, and that befits Frost Nova the way, I mean, especially the way she arrived, and probably considering how her personality is. And I don't know about her goals yet, the overall goals yet, but something I might need to think about later. Oh, it's in I think it's Russian, right? Hold on. Okay, I think the Russian the Russian version of it, because the way Russian is sound, I think that's what. Now, I'm not familiar with Russian, but I think that's where it gets that sort of that oomph to it to make it that much more gripping. I mean, shout out to I will give the version we got here in the episode the credit, because I mean, because the way different languages go, like some songs will not sound the same way translated to this language compared to the original language, or they may sound better in that other language. Who knows? From what I've listened to, as someone who really likes music, some versions of the song in different languages just sound a lot better, or they sound a lot worse. So yeah, it's a really nice tune. I am going to listen to it all, but I got a good idea of what it is, so I'll just leave it at that. So if you don't mind, guys, so my apologies. Frost Nova grew in your series, which is basically the Arknights version of Russia. Okay. Ursus. Oh, okay. Wait, let me check this real quick. I'm just checking, like, it feels similar. Okay, never mind. I wonder what's the never mind. That sounds like chapter 5 next episode. Things are gonna get real spicy. I mean it's as if it's already not without some spice. Literally, it's just like, it's just like, oh, never mind. We're all we cannot get back, regroup. we all for ourselves. You have to deal with you have to deal with your things here, because we gotta head back up to address, because our base just got done for. And oh geez, it just occurred to me, Chen is gonna meet Touin there. If what I'm feeling about right now is what I fear, then we're gonna have what may be a lot of disclosure regarding what Chen Touin is. Like, how are they related, whatnot? Because remember how she reacted whenever Touin's brought up, or she saw him, and just like, oh no. But for next few episodes, Anime will focus on Longman, Diaz, and Chen. Okay. So you're telling me we might take the focus away from Amiya, or we're gonna go back and forth maybe? I don't know. I'm not so sure. I'm assuming that we will go back to her group every now and then, if that's the case. But you know, it would help to know other people's side of the story. I mean, especially to Lulin, the way she first appeared, and you have maybe I'm not familiar, but we'll know more about Tolan's motives for just wanting to just burn everything to the fucking ground. Is there anything else to say? I wish I for those who follow me on Annalist, I don't know what to really say yet. I'll try to find something to say about this episode later on after I get some stuff done after the stream, and you get some to eat, I guess, and then I'll try to discuss. Jen will get so much focus on her. She's the main She's gonna become the main character of this arc. I mean, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm not. I mean, I do like Tien as well. I mean, she seems like someone that I felt like should get more focus at some point, and I'm glad. And if that's the case, I'm glad that you're gonna go there. But I just don't want it in a way where everybody else is sidelined. That's what I don't want. So it's gonna be interesting how they direct it. Well, are they gonna short things? Are they gonna expand on things? I don't know. Okay. But yeah, and also the part where I may have missed it. They were aiming something at the I don't think a lot of these were reanimated. It's just raw animation there. I don't think any. I'm sure none of those effects were CG. All of them was just raw. I think all of them was just raw animation, or even 2D animated. I might have missed something, but that's pretty dope. The only thing I may not have liked was the speed. Well, actually, no, they don't really look like speed. They don't really. They're kind of speedline-ish, but it's kind of just how, like, depicting how fast they are, I guess. Hold on, did I turn on something? So they were aiming at the Iridium that was at the center. Hold on. So I'm guessing like there is sort of a weakness to it. I don't know if it's because it's her of Frost Nova's inherent abilities, or how the nature of Iridium is, or is it related to how she has to do it with their arts? Because with the arts, her ice-based attacks get more potent. Alright, so covering this weak part of the story only after episode 5, we'll be covering what Arknights is known for, that it's depression. Only after episode 5. When you say episode 5, do you mean episode 5 of the season or episode 5 in the story? Just to clarify. Because I don't want to get confused. I mean, like, we have to wait till halfway, or we're going to be getting to it real soon next week. Random Guard says, plot gets crazy afterwards. That's when gacha games start making money. And they can now provide quality. Okay. That's I guess, okay, so it's like I guess it's the source material. The source material, right? The source material. Episode 5 of the source material, not the count, not the episode count. The next episode starts at, okay. So okay, chapter 5 is the episode 5 that Random Guard mentioned, right? Just to clarify, that's where the story really picks up. I mean, as if it's already had not been picking up. But it is big. Like it is like a really tough situation they're in, and I have to think I have to think you really just can't, you know, ass pull your way out. You really got to think about like how you're gonna get out of this now, because now your enemy because now Frost Nova and her group more or less know. I mean, she also got the Patriot. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how much in cahoots this Patriot guy is, but yeah, this is not. They're not in a good position right now. I feel like maybe it may have to come down to if Amiya is not just gonna pull punches anymore. Like she really needs to just, you know, really just cannot, you know, set to these limits. Like she may have to do something as a last resort, something she doesn't want to do but has to do it. The next episode starts with okay. Chapter 5 picks it up in Chapter 60 PTSD. Great. Looks like I'm in for a treat next week then, and the week after probably. Yeah, I really love this. I'm really invested. Just to be clear, it's just like I do feel stupid when I can't always tell when I can't always remember and tell every detail but I'm just like so kind of focused on it that just kind of something's just kind of out of here. I just like the whole sense of just this war going on, every man for himself sort of deal. It's just like, are they really bad? Are they really villains, or do they really have a point? I can't see. I don't see Frost Nova as of course I don't see Frost Nova a villain, and Mephisto's just a crazy motherfucker that is more of a villain than anyone else, even though he's more or less a lackey. That he's intentionally like that because it's kind of a strategy to get into your head like that. Patriot is one of the strongest beings walking on that planet. Oh, there'll be a lot of details, especially when we get there. Okay, that's good to know. But otherwise, I really don't have much to say else. So yeah, I'm gonna see y'all next week. It's a great episode, and gonna see if it feels like things are really gonna pick up. I do hope the action also picks up too, because again, I do really appreciate where the action feels more like a believable military conflict. But there will be times when it does need to pick up for the very epic moments, especially when I'm thinking about how that eventual confrontation with Chen and Tallulah. I'm assuming they will eventually have to face each other. How that will play out, and yeah, that's something for. But I'll leave it for today. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. I know it hasn't been good for my channel recently, ever since the last time I've been streaming this. I do whatever I can. The algorithm just, I don't know, whatever. I have no control over that. So do your search as usual. Don't trust these algorithms. Just follow my channel at least. Like, that's the quickest way to get to them. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Smash the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Support the YouTube channel. Share this video around. All the good stuff. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Arknights today. Real signing off. See you next time, guys. Take